Hey everyone, welcome to the Dark Psychology World channel. My brother often chats with me on WhatsApp. Do girls like me? Well, it's hard to tell sometimes. When you're trying to figure out what a girl is thinking, you might feel passive, constantly second-guessing and doubting yourself. This state of mind can not only affect how we interact with girls, but also make us worry about gains and losses, sinking deeper and deeper into doubt. Eventually, when you can't take it anymore, you might choose to confess your feelings, which often ends sadly. Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to pick up on the details when interacting with a girl to judge whether she's interested in you. Liking to chat with you and liking you as a person are two different things. Before we dive into the specifics, we need to understand this truth. The former might just be her chatting with you to gain something. For example, if you're a senior in the company or a master of a certain technology, she might chat with you often to gain access to your social resources and technical experience. Or maybe her friends went to work and she has no one to chat with, so she chats with you to pass the time. Just like some girls might go out of their way to ask a teacher for advice to cope with an upcoming exam, even acting coquettishly and begging the teacher to let her pass. Is she really initiating the chat because she likes it? Or is it just because she wants to ask for help from others, or maybe it's just what she wants to gain through chatting? The latter is different. If a girl likes you, then in the process of chatting with you, it won't be limited to a certain point. She will chat with you more about life, talk about feelings, and even take the initiative to give you a chance, hinting that you can do something to her. So guys, don't think that if a girl often chats with you, it means she's interested in you. Maybe she's just using you. Of course, if a girl likes you, then she will definitely take the initiative to chat with you. The difference between the two lies in the depth of the chat content. Secondly, what behaviors mean a girl is interested in you? Although girls are generally passive in love, when she faces the boy she likes, it will still be revealed through some details. People have three things that can never hide: poverty, cough, and love. Girls too. If they like it, they just like it. If they don't like it, they just don't like it. Even if she can hide it, there are also some details that can determine her attitude towards you. Getting involved in the topic is one of them. As mentioned above, the key to judging a girl's attitude during chat just depends on the depth of chatting. If a girl is not interested in you, then when she is chatting with you, it's more of a defensive mentality. She's also unwilling to actively engage in your topic. If you are chatting and reveal a private thing about yourself, then she also actively shares about her life. So this is a typical indicator of interest. Because you can only face the people you are interested in, only then do you want to reveal more private information. Imitating your words and actions is another sign. Guys, think about it. When you're around someone you like, or someone you think is really great, don't you find yourself wanting to mimic their words or actions? This is a totally normal psychological phenomenon. In our subconscious, we tend to look up to outstanding people. This is love for a thing extends to even its faults. If a girl has a crush on you, she'll mimic your tone or words during chat and even your actions when you're together. This isn't just a manifestation, it's more of an expression of wanting to please you. She wants to get closer to you psychologically and will take the initiative to approach you. The physical distance between two people is the best reflection of your intimacy. If she's always intentionally or unintentionally approaching you, leaning her upper body towards you, walking next to you, and your arms can occasionally rub against each other, this is actually a sign of her interest in you. She's tempting you to get closer to her. Body posture is another indicator. A person can only relax when facing someone they trust or are close to. If a girl always faces you sideways, crosses her arms on her chest, and leans back, this means she's on guard against you. But if she's in a very relaxed state, always likes to face you, her arms are relaxed, she leans forward, and even uses her hands expressively when chatting with you, then this is a very typical expression of intimacy towards you. It's a state of having a good impression of you. Eye contact is an important way for people to convey emotions. If she makes eye contact with you, moves away briefly, then looks at you again, this means she's interested in you. But if she makes eye contact with you, just moves away and no longer looks at you, this is a disinterest indicator. Don't worry about not being able to capture the information in her eyes. As long as she's interested in you, her eyes will unconsciously look at you and continue to convey information from her eyes. Lastly, what behaviors mean a girl is not interested in you? In the process of getting along with girls, there are some details that can express her interest in you. And some of your actions directly show that she's not interested in you. For instance, if she mentions more than once that she has a boyfriend while chatting with you, this is a very typical rejection signal. Even if the real situation is that she doesn't have a boyfriend, but if she tells you she has a boyfriend and constantly emphasizes the details, like, "My boyfriend will pick me up later," or "My boyfriend will give it to me," this is a very typical rejection. She doesn't want you to continue pursuing her. You don't have to have any illusions about her. It feels like she's setting up obstacles for you. No girl sets up obstacles and constantly emphasizes the details unless she's not interested in you. If she doesn't pay attention to what you say and her response is not positive, maybe out of politeness, many girls will not refuse chat invitations from boys. But if what you say is boring and can't arouse her interest, then she's probably not into you. Then, her response might seem very dismissive. For example, she might say things like, "Really? Well, you're great." This is a typical sign of disinterest. What follows is, she might think you're boring overall and doesn't even want to reply to you anymore. When she's with you, she always looks elsewhere and constantly plays with her phone. This happens most often during a date. What she's conveying is that she's not interested in you at all, doesn't want to waste time with you anymore, and really wants to end the date quickly. There could be many reasons for this situation. Maybe it's your appearance, or maybe it's your chat topic, or even the status atmospheres, etc. If you want to learn how to chat with girls, want to learn how to attract girls, want her to chase you, or if you're in love and chasing a girl, or need help with emotional issues related to dating recovery, then pay more attention to my video sharing. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. You can also share these fascinating insights with your family and friends. Hit the subscribe bell and you'll be notified when new videos are posted. This is the Dark Psychology World channel. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.